previously recorded. Then, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to move too fast for myself. Let's go ahead on and mix that up a little bit too. Like that. Alright, so now I'm going to take this onion here and I'm just going to cut it up. You could dice it up if you want to. By the time this get done, y'all ain't even going to know what's in it. So I ain't even finna be doing all that. Just gonna and it's looking good. And now is, hold up, let me get y'all in here. So this is the chicken and rice. I can tell it's done, and you'll be able to tell when yours is done because, like you saw before, it had, look, you could tell how the rice still looked white, really, really white instead of how it's looking now. So now the chicken and rice is done, and I made some sweet peas to go with it. And this is done. And grandma waiting on this chicken and rice, y'all. Hey y'all, it's your girl Tiana, like only me, and I am coming back at you with another recipe. Now today is gonna be something that I'm gonna throw together. Okay, so I don't really know what I'm about to create, but I know I want something like a creamy. I got some more chicken, and it's gonna be some kind of creamy something. I don't know if I want to put like noodles to it or if I want to put potatoes to it. What you think, Grandma? Noodles or potatoes?
If I'm gonna eat noodles.
You would say noodles. I was thinking of potato. So, let's see. So I might put some noodles to it then, since she said noodles. So we're going to put some noodles to it. So it's going to be more something like a little Alfredo type of something, you know. Because I got me some heavy cream and I don't want my heavy cream to go bad. So it's going to be something with a white sauce. So, yeah, y'all. So I got some chicken thighs. I think I'm going to add some sausage to it, you know, just to amp it up a little bit. I gotta go get my sausage. I know I'm gonna add a little mushroom to it, and then I'm gonna add some mushroom, and I'm gonna add some probably a little bacon bit to it. You know, your phone ringing. Hold on, y'all. Grandma, I understand.
You gotta be in somebody's way.
Oh, excuse me. We in each other's way right about now. All right, so I'm about to take this chicken here and it's already cleaned up. I got some chicken thighs. And so we're going to do potatoes because I thought Grandma was going to eat some dinner with us tonight. But Grandma said she ain't want no chicken tonight. So we're going to do the potatoes instead of the noodles. So I'm just pulling the skin off these chicken thighs, leaving the bone in and all of that. Y'all know bone adds flavor. So Getting that there, getting a little fat off of it. It's already been washed. It's already been cleaned. I just didn't pull the skin off of it because I didn't know what I was going to do until I cut that camera on. And that's when I decided to do this right here because I knew I had some of this milk that I wanted to use up, and then I wanted to go bad because that creamer, that heavy cream is not cheap. So I just decided, let me go ahead and use that up real quick, which I had other intentions for the heavy cream, but I'm just ain't ready for what I was gonna make just yet. So just cleaning this up, and when I'm through, which I am, excuse me y'all, I'm just gonna come back and we're gonna move on to the next step, which is seasoning. And you're just gonna grab you any kind of seasonings that you want to go with. Alrighty. I know it's good. Alright y'all, so now I got my chicken washed up, so I'm gonna add some of my seasoning to it. Season it up real good. We're gonna sear this chicken off. I love pan seared chicken, y'all. I don't know about y'all. Ooh, don't need to waste none of my seasoning. I love pan seared chicken. If y'all like pan seared chicken, leave me a comment down below and let me know what piece of pan seared chicken do y'all like. And do y'all ever like to make it, or what type of ways do you prefer to eat your chicken? I love, my favorite way to eat chicken is fried. I love fried chicken. Got to have some fried chicken in my life. Got to. I don't know what I'll do without fried chicken, y'all. Because, honey, fried chicken is the way to go for me. But I'll take pan seared and I'll take baked chicken. I can't really choose between the pan seared and baked, but fried is number one. If y'all got a favorite way that y'all like to cook y'all chicken, leave a comment down below, and I just might choose one of your recipes and try it. So yeah, just let me know that too. I want to know if y'all got a favorite way that y'all like to make a chicken recipe that y'all like. Alrighty y'all, so now over here I got my pot. You can use your pan if you want to, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use my pot, and I'm gonna add me just a little bit of oil to it so that I can have something to sear my chicken in. Just enough to say I've put something in there to coat the bottom of the pan. Not even the whole bottom, really. Alright, so now just gonna take the chicken, add it to the pan. Don't overcrowd the pan. So I'm starting out with me sauce. Bless Jesus. And thank y'all. And once the flavor starts, ring the doorbell. Hit the thumbs up, the like button, that is. And once that starts, you know, sealing and locking in the flavor, then I'm going to add the rest of it. But you can't add all on at one time, because what's going to happen is they're going to start releasing juice, the juice from the chicken and stuff like that. And then you're going to start having more like a boil. And that ain't what we're going for. We ain't really going for a boil. We're going for a good sear. So I'm going to let those sear, and we're going to move on to the next thing. Alright y'all, so now I have some potatoes. I'm going to add different kind of potatoes. I just had these little red potatoes, and I'm going to just cut these up into quarters. I want nice thick chunks. And we're going to boil these until they is fork tender, no further than that, because you don't want this to mush up on you. So I'm going to get these potatoes cut up, and I'm going to add a few more brown potatoes to it just to add some more have more potatoes. And this recipe that I'm doing, I've done it before, but I was inspired by Soulful Tea when she did her chicken and potatoes and stuff that was down in a white sauce. I was inspired by her when I came up with this recipe or whatever, well, when I made it. So if y'all don't know who she is, Soulful Tea, SOULFULT, I ask that y'all run over, show her channel some love, and leave a comment and let her know that her girl, Tiana, I can only be me, sent y'all, okay? But yeah, so that's I was gonna create something, but shoot, this right here is real good. I'm only missing like one thing that I would need, but we're gonna work it on out the best way I can and get it just right. So I'm gonna add maybe like 2 more potatoes to this. Alrighty, y'all, so back here I have me a pot of boiling water. So I'm gonna take my potatoes and I'm just gonna add them to that water, and we just gonna season it up. I'm gonna give me a bigger pot. Hold up. Alright, y'all, so I got the potatoes back there, and now what I'm about to do is I'm gonna add some chicken broth seasoning, chicken base seasoning to that to give that water a little flavor. And also I'm going to add some salt to season up those potatoes. Kind of want to get those potatoes going with that flavor, you know, while they're boiling. And just like I said, don't let your potatoes cook so long to where they start tearing up. Just keep a watch on them. Let them boil. Get you a fork. When the fork can easily go all the way through the potatoes, that's how done you want them. Alright, so let's look at this chicken over here and let me show y'all what I got. Alright, y'all, so here's the chicken. I'm going to let this chicken just sear. Just like this. Leave your pot low enough. That way you're not burning the bottom of the pan. Keep them moving. Keep rotating and flipping them over. Put you a lid on it to cover it up. You know, to help them cook all the way through. But this pot right here, you're going to need all that flavor because this going to help with what we're going to be doing to our dish, okay? So I have my eye down on the medium, and I'm just searing these until they get cooked all the way through. Okay, so as you can see, after you have suffocated it with the lid and turned it down low enough, your meat already got a good sear, right? So now it's just going to be like a little small bubbling fry. Your chicken is cooking all the way through. That's why I tell you, turn it down and let it just cook slowly because you don't want to burn the bottom of the pan because you're creating nothing but good flavor in that pot, you know? So, you see how it's just bubbling so nicely? That's because the juices is coming out, but it's not releasing that fast, and it's mixing in with that oil, so it wants to boil, but it ain't enough to boil, so it's doing like a little simmering fry, you know? See? Doing like a simmering fry. But, with all that being said, it's helping to cook that chicken all the way through nicely and slowly. So you ain't gonna end up with no dry chicken, alright? Alright, y'all, so now the potatoes is fork tender. I've checked it already, see it? And so now I'm gonna go ahead on and dump it. Dump the water, let them drain in my colander. Okay, so the chicken is all through. Cooked all the way through. So I'm gonna remove that from the pan. And now we left with oil and the drippings and all that from the chicken. And we want that. You don't have to use that. You can start over with you some fresh oil or something. However, fresh pot, butter, whatever. But that's what I got right now. So I'm just gonna get the oil off of that. Okay, so now I have removed the oil, and this is what I left with. I took all the big hunks and chunks of the seasoning and stuff out, but I'm still left with this nicely seasoned pot. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start doing our sauce. So I have me a stick of butter, and I'm just gonna use maybe about 3 tablespoons of this butter. That probably was, yeah, that was like 2.5. Get that butter melted. Melt it down in me a little. And you want to melt it slowly, don't burn your butter. Like that right there. And I'm going to add some garlic to this. Add as much garlic as you want. That was about a tablespoon. And I just want to add enough garlic to just start getting everything all fragrant. I want to add the garlic and just get it all heated up, just to get it all fragrant and stuff like that. I'm not trying to, I don't want to burn my garlic. That's what you want to avoid, burning your garlic. So I'm just getting that there. Just melt it around slowly. Warming up that garlic. Getting all them seasonings from that chicken that we just cooked and all that good stuff all mixed around in that pot. And hold on one second. Alrighty, y'all. So we got that. We got the butter melted. We got the garlic all perfuming and all that good stuff. And so now we're just going to take our heavy cream. Dang. It don't want to come off. Woo. It don't want to come off. Okay. And I'm going to add in my heavy cream. At this point, you make how much sauce that you want. This is so good, y'all. You want a lot of sauce. I'm just going to go and tell you now. You want a lot of sauce. Don't let this come up to a boil. So keep your eye down on a medium, something like that. Medium low will work as well. I got some mushrooms I'm going to add to that as well, just to get rid of the mushrooms. And I'm just going to turn this down on low and let that just slowly come up to temperature. And I got some cream cheese. So I'm going to add about not even half of this. Not even half. I'm gonna add about that much. It don't really take a lot. I'm gonna just break that down a little bit, and I'm getting that off up in here and just letting that start to melt down. While I cut up my mushroom. Okay, so I got my mushroom, and I'm just gonna slice it up right here in this sauce. I'm gonna let all this right here heat up together, and it's gonna be so good. The mushroom is optional. It's up to you. You can also add spinach to this. You can add some broccoli to this. I got some broccoli, but I'm going to cook it on the side. I'm not going to add it to it. get that off up in there. And like I said, you do not want this to boil. You just want this to simmer. I mean, not even simmer. You know, you just want it to just warm up slightly on the low heat because you don't want that to come to a boil. Alright, so now I'm going to add some bacon bits off in there. That's just to give it a bacony flavor. You can add some cooked bacon if you want to, but this right here is the real bacon bits, and so I'm just adding that off up in there, those right there, just to give it that flavor. And then we're going to add some, oh, I went to the stove. I know I told y'all at first I didn't have everything to go in here, but I'm just hooking it up how I want it now. So yeah, you know, just make it your own. Just make the recipe your own. I took a guide from her, from Sofa Tea once again, and you know, I liked it, and you know, you just go and recreate it and make it your own. Do it how you would like, you and your family. Okay, so I got some Parmesan cheese right here. So I'm going to add probably about half of this bag, and this is a cup and a half. So I added about less than half of that bag of that cheese. I'm going to add some more milk because I can tell I want me some more sauce. I want everything to be sitting down in this sauce, y'all, because as it cools, it's going to thicken. But honey, when I tell you, it's so good. Oh my goodness, it's so good. So I'm gonna season this here up. Put a little, I ain't gonna put no salt because my chicken got salt, my veggies got salt, but I am gonna add some black pepper. I mean, my potatoes got salt. I'm gonna add some onion powder. Then let's add some of this here Parmesan cheese as well. And you know, cheese got salt, so I'm not gonna add any more salt to this. And the bacon got salt, so I'm not gonna add no salt to this until everything come together, and then I'll taste it to see if I need to sprinkle a little salt on it or something like that, you know. All right, so now I'm just gonna let this here come up to temperature but not boil, just to melt all this cheese together. And yeah, y'all, so then when that happens, we're gonna move on to the next step. All right, y'all, so now I got it's bubbling, and so now I took it upon myself. I added a little bit more bacon because I came and tasted it. It was a little bit too bland for me. So I added a little bit more bacon to it. And I added just a little sprinkle of salt. Not much. Just a little sprinkle. That's all I needed. And you don't want this thick because, like I said, as it cools, it's going to thicken. Alright, so now you're going to take your potatoes and add them right on in here. Like that right there. And just toss them right here in this sauce. Then we're going to add our chicken, the juices and all, right in here as well. You can take your chicken off a bone if that's what you want to do, but y'all know bone have flavor. So now I'm just going to coat all this in that sauce. Come on, that dough. Let me know when you get through. All right. So now I got this here, and I got my pan. I'm just gonna take this and just pour it all in my pan. And you know the potatoes gonna start soaking up this white sauce. And it's also gonna start thickening up as well, because it's a starch. Gonna get just like that. So now you got the chicken and potatoes already together. And imagine if you was to put you some spinach in with this, or go ahead on and put you some broccoli in with this. It'll be so good, y'all. But I'm gonna have mine on the side because my husband, he don't like broccoli nor grandma. And I hate for them to get a piece of broccoli and don't eat it. Okay, y'all. So now I got me some fresh parsley, and I'm just gonna garnish this with my fresh parsley. I felt the fresh parsley would do it some justice, you know, even though the dried parsley would, but the fresh parsley is gonna stand out more just for presentation purposes, you know. So I want y'all to try this. Give it a try. Come back, leave a comment, let me know what you think about it. You can do this with chicken breast, any part of the chicken that you want to eat. And listen, there's no rules to cooking, y'all. As long as it tastes good, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Look how that just fancied on up. You know, just gave it a little color. Like that right there. Hook it on up then. You better, boo. Alright. So there's my creamy chicken and potato. Bacon flavor creamy chicken and potato. I don't know what it is, y'all. It's a baked creamy. How should I say it? A creamy chicken and bacon potato dish. However. But anyway, I'm gonna get y'all down here so y'all can see it. So I want to thank y'all for watching. I hope you try it and enjoy it. Leave a comment. Come back and leave a comment and let me know what you think about it. But until the next time, this is your girl Tiana, gonna be me. Don't forget to ring that doorbell, hit the thumbs up, the like button, and don't forget to go over and show my second channel some love. But until the next video, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.